Yeah, so guys, it's another different time, different location. This is Kindu Bay, and of course behind me is Lake Victoria. Yes, yes, and to the side of Kindu Bay. And of course we have just visited this place to get to see what is happening in this area. I have seen there are quite a number of activities that are going on, and just like I was stating when I was in Bita, that the main economic activity for these residents is fishing, and that is the main activity that is happening. As you get to the entrance, I've been privileged to meet some of the fishmongers, and of course lined up behind me are some of the hotels that are in this area, to ensure that as the fishermen are coming from the lake with their fishes, they are also able to get some meals here, and also to the visitors that are visiting this place. Let me just switch my camera to that direction. Some people are still going to do fishing, and of course some of them are crossing to the other side of the lake. Yes, so quite interesting, quite amazing. And one thing that I love more about this area close to large water bodies is the fresh air that comes from. So fulfilling and quite amazing. Yeah, so this is an awesome experience. It's my day 2 in Kindu Bay, and of course we are just enjoying every moment here, just enjoying every moment, every bit. And of course today, just like I had stated, I have my aunt right there. She's taking pictures. Yes, so far so good. People just taking pictures here and there. Yes, so we are just drawing closer and closer. Yeah, so the boat is gone. Let me zoom it back. See, clear zoom. Boom. Right there. Yes. So from a teacher to a local traveler, yeah. So this is one of my passions. Besides teaching in class, I also love going to different places, and of course I have given you history of the many places that I have visited during this April holiday. So Kisumu, see you soon. If I'm not in Kisumu today, then I'll be there tomorrow. We are also thinking, is it a possibility that we go to Malaba border? Guys, do you want to see us in Malaba? Let's think about it and we see if we can possibly give you videos from that end as well. Yeah, so guys, we're here waiting for some meals. I have my soda right here. Life is good this other side of the country. Yeah, so stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe and share. Yeah, so I am in Kibandaski here. I'm taking some beans and tea, still waiting for chapati, because you understand all this goes together with chapati. Yeah, so let's take breakfast and catch up. Still waiting for chapati to be brought. Yeah, so guys, we've reached the hotel where we want to take breakfast. It's right here in Homa Bay town, very adjacent to Shipping supermarket. Then later on you'll be able to at least give it the last bit of the tour. Once we're done with that, we shall proceed to Kindu Bay. That is where my late mom was born and raised. I know they'll be so surprised to see me. I have not been there for over 20 years, so it is the very first time in 20 years time that I'm getting back there. Yeah, so at least to go say hi and do 1, 2, 3. Yes, so stay tuned. If I don't show you around, we meet in Homa Bay, in Kindu Bay sub-county. It's called Karachwani or something. I'm not very familiar with this area. Yeah, so guys, we've just arrived in our next destination. I told you we have about how many points? Around 2 points to get to before we get to Bita. So this is another side of Fangano Island, and of course it's a chill place with a lot of fishermen and the fishmongers. So this is one of the areas you can visit just to be able to understand what different communities do, or the economic activities, how they interact socially and politically. So far so good. Learning is a process that I must really confess is taking place. Very nice, but good. Yeah, so guys, I'm told this is Sena. Sena is actually the source of Lake Victoria, and of course what you are able to see there very very close to me is Fangano Island. But so far so good. I think I'm giving the other side. It's called the Victoria Sands. A 9 out of 10. This other place is not looking as amazing as the place we've just left. So it's about 5 to 10 minutes drive, and we are here. Yes, so this is just a vessel like what I showed you yesterday. Yeah, so a lot is going on here. People are just taking photos, and of course there are some other small boats here. You can always do a boat ride if you're one who is very passionate about traveling on water, which too bad I am not very so this is where we are. I'm told this place is known as Sena. So let's see what the next destination is from here. Yeah, so this is how the house generally looks. Yeah, this is where the main door is, and then you come to this. Maybe we add a little light and see. Okay, so that is how it is. Fan is there because this place is super hot. There is a 2-seater right here, the drawer, just in case you'd want to stay longer. And of course there's a table right there. The whole massive bed, king size, is right here, 6 by 6. Then in case you'd want to work, there's a desk here for you. Then of course those are my items or belongings. Then the television, in case you'd want to watch, though I have not watched since yesterday. Yeah, so generally this is the outlook. There's another chair here. Then of course the bathroom is all a big place, all the way, bathtub right there, and then the shower at that point. Yeah, so that is how it is. And of course I'm right there, here. Very nice. Yeah, so I think I'll give you another clear view of this area all the way. Boom, such a nice place. This is Takawiri. Then we go to the balcony and see what we have at the balcony. Here is another door to the balcony, and of course you're greeted by a very cool breeze from the lake. This is Takawiri Highland. Of course at the balcony we have seats for 2. Yeah, and of course we have another hotel on the other side, and there are those that I'm also told they are not within this place but on the next side of the island. Yeah, so this is ideally how it looks. Not so many hotels are here, but at least reasonable number that can be able to accommodate a good number of people. Yeah, so currently this is where I am stationed. Quite a number of birds, because you know, for the lakes they come a lot because there's a lot of fish they get from here. And then of course we have, let me just zoom in, those are the fishermen down there. I think they are just about to go to the lake to do their usual fishing stuff. Yeah, so that's where they are. Yeah, yes, so this is generally the outlook. I'm about to go to the beach and get to show you what we have there. As you can see, let's see, we zoom in, if we see if we can get that is from the lake. Very nice. Those are some more fishermen there. I think they are now from the lake, and they are coming back. Nice. So very nice, quite some reasonable distance. So I'll get to the beach where we have the palm tree and get to see the beauty of that other side. Good time. Yeah, so guys, I'm told that we have just arrived in Bita. We were about 30 to 40 minutes ago, we were at Luanda Kotieno, and this is Bita. I don't know how far Rusinga is from here, but I'm told it's just a 1 hour journey when you're using the similar water vessel. So it has been an amazing experience. This is the very first time I'm using such a vessel, especially on Lake Victoria. I'm used to what is at the coastal region, but now for Victoria, this was just an experience of a lifetime. So we've used what is called a water bus, as indicated there, and it wasn't much, just 150 shillings. And of course, before then I had boarded a van that came from our local market all the way to where the lake is. And from the lake, of course, we have seen it has been an amazing journey. So far so good. So I want to alight and get to see, can I go to Rusinga, or it will be too late? So let's find out. Is either we go to Rusinga or we go to Bita town. I've seen a lot of fishermen, and of course by the lake here we have quite a number of passengers who would want to border to their various destinations. Yes, so let's just stay tuned. I'll be streaming live in case I'm going to Rusinga Island. We'll get to see what they have at that point. There's also another ferry there. That's a huge one. Nice one. So let's figure out which one we are supposed to use.